guys, what's up? Welcome to the Money Shift Podcast. It's been a while. You got Blanco Loco right here.
Ads, aka German Auto Club.
And Lucas from owner of Anointed Arrow and Engines.
And this podcast is sponsored by Sickness for Whips and
Anointed Arrow and Engines.
So shout out to my boy right here. Thank you very
Thank
much
you.
for having us here at the beautiful shop.
Thanks for having me.
I think I'm going to give the mic to my boy Ads, who's formerly known for owning German Auto Club. So we're going to talk about a specific topic that I think he has a right to express freely. And for any of you motherfuckers that feel some type of way about it, well, talk to your therapist.
Type shit. Exactly. What are your guys' questions for me?
Yo, why does everybody hate you? Let's start with that.
Hate's a strong word, you know? But I don't know. I think it all started early in the career. Closer? My bad. I think it all started earlier in the career. I think my networking was poor, to be honest with you. The people I had connections with led me in a wrong direction. I think I gave the wrong impression to a lot of people. But I mean, honestly, ever since I met you in person and we talked about it and you got to know me, I think I kind of cleared up on my own, you know, just in person who I am and what I really stand for.
Yeah, man. So we're changing up the meets, kind of doing your own thing now. And
I've been doing my own thing. I've been doing standalone meets. Everyone does these mega meets, these big collab meets. You know, no shots to anybody, you know, but it's, you know.
No. Fuck everybody. Say what you want to say, yo. Because, yo, I will say this. I've heard a lot of talk in the scene about this and that, about German Auto Club. And I feel like German Auto Club is definitely mislooked and misjudged for sure. Because, like, me personally, I try not to let other people's judgment cloud my own. You know what I mean?
As it should be, of course.
All right. And then when I finally met Ads, well, the character that I'm seeing doesn't align to the shit that I'm hearing on the streets. You know what I mean?
The biggest thing is you got to meet people, right? Once you meet people in person, everything changes. You know what I mean? It's, you know, you feel the emotion, you get the connection.
Hold the mic higher.
That's what networking is. You know what I mean? Networking is actually meeting people in person and, you know, figuring out who they are. You know, because you can't play an image over text, over DM. You know, people can talk shit. People can post, you know, stories and say, oh, don't go to this guy's meets. People can have these group chats talking about, yo, this guy's a piece of shit. But I mean, until yesterday, Blanco thought I was a piece of shit. For, you know, from.
Yo, fuck this guy, bro. I fucking hate him.
No, but I'm speaking the truth. I'll tell you, I'll straight up. You know,
I love him.
everybody who met me has told me, yo, I've heard so and so about you. You know, and after they've met me, they've got a completely different image on me, and I like to keep it real with everybody that I meet, whether you like it or not. I try to keep it 100 with everybody. Certain people may not have liked me for that, but I personally don't feel like me or German Auto have tried to portray any type of image that is negative or, you know, try to shit on anybody, as I guess we have been shit on ourselves.
yeah, but that's the way it should be. It's called a car community, not a car singularity, right?
Yeah, of course.
Everyone should be entitled to their own opinions and join the club or group that they find interesting, and no one should be
Absolutely.
hanging on everybody else. And for literally, like, I know people say this all the time, but respect all builds. Like, there's some builds that are people don't make the same as other people, right? So some builds take time, some builds go fast. You just gotta, people take life at their own pace.
But unfortunately,
people-
it's I think it's deeper than builds. You know, because
Yeah.
people don't even care about the community as a car scene.
Yo.
I think it's just they look at the person who leads that certain club and says they're a piece of shit. So we're not going to give the time or light of day to their meets or.
Exactly. And another thing I wanted to say too is, like, I think the car scene is fucking up hard with this part because everybody cares about how fast your fucking car is. And, like, yeah, that's cool. But the scene lacks that creativity aspect to it. You know what I mean? Sometimes builds aren't about how fast you go. It's about the creativity, the art behind it. You know, not everybody's a go fast car. Maybe some dudes are sound guys. Maybe some guys are just flashy guys or make my car look like. Who the fuck are we to say
You
anybody?
can't judge a build, you know?
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, anyone who shares the common ground of, yo, we like cars. Like, who the fuck am I to say you're not allowed to come around me? You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And there's
like,
also
yeah,
a time and place for everything.
yeah,
right?
sure. Maybe Kyle's got the clapped out fucking Civic with the shopping cart wing on the back, but, like, bro, instead of fucking clowning him, educate him. You know what I mean? Show them how to do shit properly. Educate them on why, that looks goofy or that is goofy. It's not serving its true purpose. Instead of just going around making fun of people and trashing them, we should be helping each other build as a community. And I think that's what's fucking the car scene up right now. Is because everybody wants to do a whole bunch of this and everybody speaks about respect and this and that. But when it comes to the car scene, it lacks it so hard. You know what I mean? Like, for example, if I'm hosting, right? And let's say, hey, yo, maybe I want to try and host a spot at Kennedy Commons. I'm not just going to go host there. Out of respect in the way that I was brought up, I'm going to message whoever usually hosts there and be like, yo, are you cool if I use this spot? Not that I have to, but, just out of respect.
Yeah, man. Honestly, this is one of the reasons why I started the company, for everyone to bring their own builds, educate them, treat everyone fairly, give them decent prices that are from the mechanics that are giving everyone ridiculous rates.
Exactly.
And trying to make bank off of them, and they don't know what they're doing. Right?
Even in that scene, even with mechanics, bro, it all comes down to a very simple thing that I believe is called clout over community.
Yeah. There's a lot of shops.
Simply put, like, to put it as simply as I can personally, Blanco, Lucas, chime in where you guys can, but I think nowadays people are really chasing that name and that status over, like Blanco said, educating people and actually growing as a community.
Like when I have your car in my shop, I'll physically show you what is either wrong or what you could do, how you could go with the build, depending on what price points you're looking at, what kind of build you want to do, a track build, time attack car, drift car.
Yeah.
I'll try to educate you as best as I can, and if I don't know, I will do the research myself and let you know.
Exactly. And like, I think what stresses me out about the car scene the most is like I've painted this image of myself to everybody where, like, when shit goes wrong, everybody comes to me to deal with their problems. And like, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with mediating. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't like being the bad guy, but I fucking will be if I have to. You know what I mean? In order to protect the community. But with that being said, like, guys, you got to remember, as hosts, Ads is one person, I am one fucking person. What are we realistically supposed to do when 3, 4, 5, 600 cars show up? You guys preach that you want better for the community, but then nobody wants to come together as a fucking community and do anything.
You took the words out of my mouth, because you do a lot for the community. I've told you this before, but like you said, you are only one man. You try to do as much as you can through your lives, your stories, your long ass videos.
And for the record, just so everybody who's seeing this, I may do a lot, and I try to be as humble as hell. But believe me,
it's responsibility.
Yeah,
we're all adults, we're all mature. Everybody should take the time and effort the same way Blanco is. Because again, God forbid, Blanco's not a god. He doesn't.
No, I'm not perfect.
He's not able to change things magically.
Yeah.
He's a magic worker. This guy.
I
he's a
fuck up
worker,
though. Trust me, I fuck up. I'm not perfect.
We're human.
I'm human, bro.
You're doing great. I think you're trying your best for the community. But like I said, it's on everybody. It's on me. It's on you, and it's on the spectators who come to these meets. Even if you don't have a nice car, even if you've got a stock Corolla, do not pull up to the meet and rev bomb your stock Corolla.
Yeah,
Number one, nobody wants to hear it. Number two, if you know it's not cool, everyone else is probably going to think it's not cool. Again, we're not shitting on your builder, on your car, on your daily. No. But end of the day,
you just got to respect everybody else around you.
Be responsible. Be mature.
You have to respect pretty much everybody else. Respect even just the businesses that are there.
Exactly, bro.
Not even just us, man. There's a lot of businesses that are getting complaints.
That people are using,
the plazas, even just the regular neighbors, citizens, people that are there. Some of them love cars. Some of them want to sleep. They have work in the morning.
Because we're taking risks as well, right? We're taking risks hosting meets at certain places where there's businesses, where there's homes, where there's certain things going on where cars aren't exactly liked. Because as the community is growing, as we all know, that the police don't exactly like, anything from a simple build to an extreme build. Whether you're revving or not, they'll pull you over, they'll fine you, they'll ticket you. And if that's what it is, you have to understand it, and you got to live by those rules.
They're also cracking down on that because of the people that are revving and burning out, doing burnouts and doing all this stuff.
And you guys don't understand, like, there's a time and a place for fuck shit, and I preach this so hard. You know what I mean? And like, I can't say I'm innocent, bro. We've all had our fun. You know what I mean? But bro, if it's a fucking park and chill, It means you park your fucking car and you chill the fuck out. And if you don't, then unfortunately it's got to be dealt with accordingly. And believe me when I say this, I don't like being that guy. I don't want dudes sticking out here. I'm trying to be
nobody
a
wants to be that
gangster.
guy.
I'm trying to be, bro, believe me, there's someone bigger and badder than me out there. But when it comes to protecting people that I love and care for and the things that I care for, I'll go to any length to do that. So please, if you come to his meet, if you come to my meet, if you come to the shop, please act accordingly. I don't want to have to smack people up, bro. It's not what I'm about. It goes against everything that I preach. You know what I mean? Because I come from a very loving and forgiving place. But if you're going to act like an idiot, I'm going to have to treat you like a fucking idiot. So just stop being retarded, bro. Yo, you want to pull into the lot, do a little 1-2 rev? Okay, everybody does that. Yo, check the whip out. I get that. But fam, to just sit there and fucking bounce off the rev limiter, guy, that shit is not cool, fam. Like that shit is, I'm sorry, that shit's gay to me. Like there's no two-step comp going out there. There's no permits for shit like that. And you want to go do all that extra shit for what? Because you want 5 seconds of fame? Like dudes are just gonna clown you in the comment section anyways. And like about that, like think about it. Okay, you're going home from the meet. You're leaving the meet. But not everybody's ready to leave. So why the fuck are you peeling out of the meat, fam, and burning it for everybody else and ruining it for us?
It's literally that cloud over community. People come to these things where they see the post. It's clearly advertised for no burnouts, no revving, no bullshit, no nonsense. And it clearly states that it's a park and chill. Park your fucking car like Blanco said. Put some music on if you don't like the music that's being played around you. Park somewhere further away. Play your own shit. Bro, like smoke, do what you want, but do not burn the spot for everybody else. Because like Blanco said,
families there, bro.
there's kids that come. There's families that come with
that's
strollers,
another
newborn
thing.
babies.
There's little kids walking around. They don't know. Sometimes their parents aren't watching. Right. There's
Bro, like I
That's
don't
you-
got kids, but if I had a kid, I'd still like to come out to these shows and these events. But if I've got a newborn and I'm risking his eardrums being blown out because somebody wants to do a two-step as I'm walking by and looking at a car, that's kind of fucked up. Because me as a dad, I'd probably kick the shit out
By
of
the
that
way,
fucking
that's the
guy.
shop owner. Well, one of the shop owners right there that was creeping
Shout
around in
out
the
to
background. Yo,
Freeman.
shout out to Freeman.
Shout out
yo.
to
Yo,
Sickness
funny
for
man,
Wits
funny
once
man.
again.
Oh, yeah, continue.
And Anointed Aero and Engines.
Thank you, owner and new business. So try to get
Big
everybody
shout out to
here.
Lucas.
Yo,
Big shout out to
sickest guy
Freeman.
on this earth right now.
Another thing, man. If you guys want to do all this crazy fuck shit, the track isn't that expensive.
There's a time and place. Very
That
simple.
too. There's a lot of. If you guys can't afford it, bring a couple guys. Take 4, 5, 6 guys. Go to the track one day. Everyone chips in. Bring one car. Everyone chips in. Take it to the track. Right.
If you got money to spend on a girl who's not going to give you a hug at the end of the date, you could spend $120 on a
that
track
too.
day.
Burnout competitions, two-step they're all free. And even if they're not free, they're like $20-$30 to enter.
And that's true. There's a lot of events that you can literally just sign up with
There's-
your shit box or your built
Especially-
engine. It
there's-
doesn't matter. Like
They have events at Cayuga, Bowmanville. They have events everywhere every weekend from spring to fall. Every weekend.
and even us as hosts for car meets, there's like I said, there's certain things where we'll be, strictly park and chill. But it doesn't mean that we're not going to have events where you guys will be able to come and it's sanctioned and
Exactly.
you're able to do these like these two steps
things, yeah.
and rev and pull in with some style, you know what I mean, where the police will be there attending it in they'll be in attendance for a proper reason. They're not going to be there trying to shut it down. They'll be there monitoring it, you know what I mean? But until then, if it's a park and chill in a plaza that's not technically sanctioned or properly got the right paperwork to actually
what
be
he's
there.
trying to say is it's a controlled chaos.
Yeah.
So everyone pulls up, they do their own thing, have their fun, but it's a controlled chaos.
So look
It's
at the
not-
flyer, look at the poster, respect it.
Yeah, and I think another thing that I want to point out too is, again, we're talking about not doing fuck shit, and a lot of us don't really associate with the takeovers or the run scene. But I do want to say this. For everybody that keeps pointing the finger at takeovers or run people, let me tell you something. Yeah, they go out and do their fuck shit, and yes, it may be dumb. We're all guilty of it at some point. But those guys aren't the ones driving drunk, causing accidents. Those guys know how to act. They're not fucking going 2 million miles an hour to the next spot or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Those guys know what they're doing. It's the motherfucking spectators. Y'all 17, 18, 19-year-old kids.
Your mom and dad's minivan.
Exactly.
Thinking you could cut up at 140 and then you...
Bro, why are you driving the goddamn Camry or the fucking Shit, I have a RAV4, so no diss. But why are you driving your mom's RAV4 at fucking Mach 1 speed for what? For what, gang? For what? Your shit's slow. Cut that. Cut that. Your shit's slow. Be responsible. Y'all want to do dumb shit? Do dumb shit responsibly. Don't fucking get behind the wheel. You just got your license and drink and drive while you have 6 of your other fucking friends. Because remember, at the end of the day, you're someone's kid and they're someone's kid.
I'd like to cut in there quickly before we get into another topic or whatever. And I'd like to say, know your limits. Know your limits. Know your limits. Do not let ego play. And I understand you may be young. You may have a nice car. Whatever the situation may be, you know, whether it's you've got a couple, you know, homies in the car with you or you got a girl beside you, do not let ego take over anything. And I'm not condoning cutting up or doing any bullshit in traffic or even going to takeovers or any of that. We're not condoning it. But if you do choose to do these things, there's always a responsible way to go about it. You know what I mean? It's again, it's not a responsible thing to do, but if you do choose to do it, keep in mind that not only can you hurt, injure yourself potentially, cause pain to yourself, your family, you could do it to somebody else and another family. Not only can you take your life, you can take somebody else's life. So keep that shit in mind when you're out here having fun.
One thing, because I gotta say that. You fucking suck deeps. Keep your fucking V6 Chargers and Challengers at home, bro. I'm so sick of this.
I'd like to say that too. My first meet, my first meet, one of them came to my meet in a V6 Mustang. He asked me politely, very nice guy. Initially, hey, is it cool if I rev, bro? And I told him, no, it's a park and chill, bro. You can park up. You got a nice, cool car. We heard you coming in. He drove away. I saw him go to the other side of the lot, on the other side of the cars, and he started to do, you know, some two-step, and he was shooting flames.
Yo, fam, I don't know who told you that pop and bang tune on your V6 Charger was cool. They fucking lied to you. That shit is gay. Bring that shit to Church Street, yo. Bring that shit all the way over there. That shit is dead. Fuck all that noise.
You're wasting, brother. The gas prices are fucked up today. I think we all know what the gas prices are like, but
oh my gosh, look at me! I drive an EcoBoost Mustang. Vroom vroom. Wow. Shut up. Nobody cares. Suck my dick. Disrespectfully.
Get your money up, not your funny up.
Okay, another thing. Before we switch topics again, cutting up in traffic with your mom's car.
Yeah, that shit is.
Yo, a lot of the times, you guys don't know, especially young kids, don't know the limits of the car.
You know what's funny? Motherfuckers put that fucking gear selector to...
Yo, they put that shit in L. They put that bitch in load,
Yeah.
Why is your bitch in load, bro? Why you in overdrive in a caravan?
Yeah.
Yo.
Family. Dominic Toretto looking ass.
Yo, brother's going like this, gripping that wheel, bro, in the car. Yo, are you crazy?
Yeah, they're trying to act like it's Fast and Furious.
Yo, here's what's going to happen, broski. You're going to try to hit a tight cut because you're going 160 thinking you got the speed. You're going to go to brother. You're going to tilt. You're going to fall. You're going to slide. You're going to scream. You're going to die.
Your body roll is going to tip you over and put you on the other side of the...
Actually, matter of fact, do it, guys. We
Abracadabra,
got a guy,
alakazoo. Guess what, bitch?
The best person who can fix your car if anything happens. Yeah. Come to this guy.
And guess what, guys? Abracadabra, alakazoo. Guess what, bitch? You in the ditch too. All right. Yeah, that's how it goes. I swear to God, that's how it goes.
Pretty much, man.
Know your limits.
Play within it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd like to change the topic if we may, if everybody's okay with this topic.
Good.
Let's go.
Lucas, I got a question for you.
That's good. Go ahead.
You just opened up the shop. Congrats again to you.
Thank you.
What were some of the challenges in trying to start this? I know it was hard for you as we are good friends, but what were some of the challenges and what were some of the early fruits, I guess, of kind of getting the shop going?
First things first. First of all, seed money. Trying to get money together to register a business and trying to get all the equipment like firsthand so I wouldn't have to go and tell customers no. That's the last thing I want to do is tell somebody no, that I can't do it. I want to try. I'm trying to get to that point where I don't have to turn away a customer. And
one of the car alarms going on?
Yeah, someone.
All right. Continue. Customers.
I don't want to tell somebody no.
Yeah, I
That's
feel
my
that.
thing.
I
If
feel
someone
that.
wants to come in for an engine rebuild, I want to be able to do that. If
Yeah,
someone
of
comes in
course.
for a custom exhaust, I want to be able to do that.
Yeah.
If someone comes in for a whole suspension kit, air suspension, whatever, you bring me your dream car. Bring me your car and your
Look,
dream.
Tanya's looking at me right now
Yeah, I
saying
know.
me,
She
me,
wants
me,
the air
me.
suspension right now.
Bags
She's
are for
waiting.
fags. Remember
She's waiting.
that.
She's
Bags
waiting.
are for fags.
No, they're not. Shut up.
Okay. Bags are for fags, but switches get the bitches.
This guy's old.
Another thing was,
No, he
I
said
had
that
a-
earlier. I just want to quickly say he said that earlier to me. And I literally thought, I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Could you, for the younger audience, explain what that means, OG?
All right, one.
Take both of them.
No homo. Hey yo. Hey yo.
I didn't mean it like that. Why'd you?
We're not on Marvin Gaye time and relax yourself, fam.
I don't know what he's thinking. That's
Yo,
OG.
It's not gay if you wear socks. All right. That's how it is.
I didn't get that one either. Younger
All right,
audience, I'm
but
sure you
okay.
got
So
me
for
too.
those who don't understand,
what was the saying again?
Bags are for fags,
Type
but
shit.
switches get the bitches. So it's not about being old. It's just not a lot of people understand what that means because in southern part of the states, our Latino culture is very prominent. So we ride on hydraulics. So switches are for the hydraulics. That's what it's meant for. Bags are for fags, but switches get the bitches. You know what I mean? Basically saying like, yo, why the fuck you cheaping out on bags when you could have hydraulics? That's what it stands for.
Personally, brother, coilovers.
Oh yeah.
You know what I
coilover.
mean?
If you're doing anything that has to do with track or
Just performance-wise,
coilovers are the best depending on
You know.
what kind of track you're doing. You can get touring springs or coilovers.
Another question. I guess the next step or a follow-up question to the first question, initial question I just asked you.
Go ahead.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years, and where do you see the evolution of Anointed Aero and Engines?
Man, I'm trying to get multiple shops.
Again,
just
just tell us how old you are.
I'm 21.
Success.
I'm 21 years old, man.
Another one.
I'm trying to get to that point, man, where I don't want people going to these other performance shops that get all the hype and getting, excuse my language, fucked over by the name and the. I'm not trying to diss anyone, but quality. As you hear from a lot of these people, they're getting their stuff.
You mechanics suck.
A lot of people are getting their work done at these shops and getting fucked. They're getting charged out the ass, and
Especially
then,
people who don't know about cars,
Exactly.
like your moms and
Exactly.
your uncle who drive a Civic, and it literally,
Who doesn't understand much?
you know,
I'm trying to be as transparent as I can be with everybody, trying to quote them at a decent price. I'm kind of mid-market right now, so my labor rates are 125, and everyone right now, which is fair.
That's more than fair,
Right now, dealerships are at over pretty much almost 200 or over 200, depending on what dealer. Like Porsche is at like 240.
And to give you guys an idea, pre-COVID, the average price for a mechanic in Toronto was $150 an hour. He's at $125.
Yeah.
in today's economy.
Yeah. So I'm trying to be as transparent with everybody and just trying to make my move to try to get everybody on the same page and trying to bring everybody, like old folks, young folks, just everybody that wants their work done.
Anyone and everyone. It's community. You know, whether you're in the car community or not, you have a vehicle, people. You know what I mean? You need somebody you can trust, you come to Lucas here. And now, kind of a follow-up to what I just said, why should people trust you? What kind of experience, expertise do you have to where the point where people can say, this 21-year-old kid's got, you know, the expertise to fix my car properly, and he's not gonna fuck me over like Ahmed at, you know, the random mechanic shop where he's like, oh, you need a fuel pump and you need a new engine and you need, you know, lines and like, but in reality, the guy just needs a starter.
One thing that I'm proud to say is, if I can't figure it out, I know somebody who can. So if I can't figure it out for you, I will call somebody in. I have no shame in saying I don't know what I'm doing. Especially if it's a car that I've never worked on before, I have no shame in calling somebody up and saying, "Hey, I can't figure this out. I need you to come help me and try to figure this out." Because I'm trying not to quote somebody for stuff they don't need. Right? If just example, Ahmed says you need a fuel pump. It's not fuel pump. It's fuel lines. Your fuel lines are clogged. You had bad fuel from a gas station, and now there's water, and now there's water in your engine.
So that just goes down
Right?
to like
And
a
it
proper
locks up your
inspection,
engine.
a mechanic who's actually willing to take the time to, you know, diagnose your car properly, and he's not going to lie just for the benefit of his pockets, and he'll save you money in the long term. Right?
Exactly. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, because there's a lot of people out there that are like this. If you're not a mechanic, if you haven't been to school to know about automotive, don't fucking act like you know what the fuck you're talking about. There's no reason for this guy to lie to you. You know what I mean? If he's telling you what's wrong with the car, that's what's wrong with the car. Don't go, oh, but ChatGPT, that suck your dukes, fam. Nobody's hearing all that. You know what I mean? Disrespectfully, like.
You know how many
like,
times I asked ChatGPT something and I correct it because I low-key know the answer, and it
Bro.
goes, "Oh, my apologies, you're correct."
You want to know what's crazy?
Why the fuck is artificial intelligence telling me I'm correct?
You know what's crazy? ChatGPT said everything that I put on my car wouldn't fit.
Sorry, what car was it?
We make it fit type shit.
Bro, it's a base model Civic. Hashtag base model activities. Hey.
front-wheel drive gang.
Front wheel drive gang. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay.
Yo, shout out to my spectators. Appreciate you guys. Much
Ads.
love. Huh?
So we got a little bit more known about Lucas. You know what I mean? And shout out to
Absolutely.
my boy Lucas over here. But let's talk about you and
Yes,
what
sir.
you think we can do better as figures of the community to help the community. What can we do to push more people and motivate them to do better?
I think we're going in the right direction. I
Mm-hmm.
think we're doing. I've told you this before. I've told a lot of my friends this. I like to live by a little motto kind of in my life. You know,
Oh yeah.
it goes kind of like, you can only control your world. You can't control the world. What does that mean exactly?
It's a deep
You
question.
can't exactly expect, through saying, oh, it's a park and chill on your poster, by saying, oh, please be respectful, by saying no revving, for everyone to come there and abide by those laws.
Right.
Because there are retards. There are people who don't give a fuck simply, who are there just for the thrill of the night. But end of the day, I think we're going in the right direction because we're doing what we can, right? We're focusing on our world and what we can fix and deal
Tell
with.
them to keep it down, please. Just knock on the window.
But it's everybody's responsibility. We as
Hell
a
yeah.
car community, and just
Tell
the
'em
car
to go
scene
over
in
there.
general. We gotta do better.
Continue. Sorry, bro. Continue.
all
continue.
good. No, we gotta do
I'm just
better
trying to get the
altogether.
spectators going away from the
Everyone's
door.
got to put a foot forward. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Because
exactly.
it can't just be me, you, Lucas putting feet forward, but everyone else is
No,
like, nah,
exactly.
like, yo, like, is that plank sturdy enough? Like, are we good? 'Cause
Yeah.
that's fucked up. We can't be risking ourselves, having police come there. We talk to them. Oh, it's our meet.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the park and chill. There's people here. We didn't mean for them to be loud. We apologize, because not every officer's gonna understand. Not every officer's gonna give a fuck.
And I feel for guys like also like OCS, Durham, and Markham and all them. I feel for them, and I'm gonna tell you why I feel for them, respectfully. Because now imagine you're hosting a huge car meet, and let's say you have 1,000 people to come. How the fuck are 4 people as hosts supposed to cut down everything? Do you get what I'm? You get what I'm
can't,
saying?
and that just goes to
And that's
everybody's
why
responsibility.
exactly. And everybody wants to say save the car scene. Everybody wants to bitch and complain about the shit that's going on, but not everybody's willing to put in work. You know what I mean? Not everybody's willing to be like, okay, let's step up to the plate and help these hosts. No, everybody just kind of sits idly by. Instead of doing that, why don't you tell the motherfucker doing dumb shit, yo, cut the shit, and everybody just, hold them accountable.
And that clout shit, the clout over community, I think that's just
Yeah.
people's ego. Big head, balloon
Fuck,
head.
man.
Pulling up and like, oh, what the fuck? Who are they to tell me how to act? We are just people.
Yeah,
Just
like-
you, who,
like,
are,
bro.
who are here for the same reason. That just because I'm a host doesn't mean that I don't give a fuck about the shitbox or the Urus that comes into my meet.
Yeah.
I care about every car that comes in. Everybody is welcome. I've had people message me, oh, German Auto Club, is it cool if I bring my my Corolla? Is it cool if I bring my
Me
my
too.
Supra?
Yeah, that
is
is
it cool if
fucking
I come
cool.
in my I don't care.
Exactly.
I am a car meet host. Just because my car club is called German Auto Club does not mean that you can't come in a JDM, in a KDM, in a
Whatever.
you know
Fuck,
what I mean?
Bro,
come
who
in an
cares?
Irish car. I don't care. Come on
My
your
dog,
bicycle.
come in a fucking smart car. Who gives a
I
fuck?
want you to come this summer to my meet in rollerblades. You are welcome
Yeah,
in rollerblades.
fam.
I don't care.
You don't have fucking a car? Okay, get your several legs and fucking walk there, fam. It's all the same
Absolutely.
support.
Right foot, left foot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's there for the enjoyment of us. I want to see the cars come in. I want to have a good time. I'm not just there to, for you guys to have a good time. Obviously, I want everybody to, inclusively have a good time. But I'm doing this because it's a passion of mine. You know, I'm a host because I want to see the cool builds that come out to my meets. I want to help grow the community in a proper way. I want to prove that park and chills can still be fun. You know what I mean? And there's a
Exactly.
time and place for things, like I said. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like Blanco said, you want to go do dumb shit? There's people who do dumb shit. There's people who host dumb
Right.
shit
Don't
the
do
right
it.
way.
Don't do it where we're hosting an event that literally says park and chill. All right. Yo, popular man over here. But and another thing is too is what pisses me off about a lot of y'all motherfuckers in this scene is we will deliberately make a separate flyer that says no revving, no two-stepping, no burnouts, no none of that fuck shit, right? And y'all will still do it. Why? Like help me in the comments understand why you guys do the retarded ass shit that you do. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to engage with my viewers because I'm not understanding what the fuck is not clicking in your head about not doing dumb shit at a parking show.
It's not even that, man. It's just people don't respect the kind of not even I don't want to use the word hierarchy, but they don't want to be bossed
They
around.
don't want to be like
They don't want
told
to be
what
told
to do.
not to do. Yes.
And that's where I just keep saying, I think it's that cloud over community. You're not thinking about everybody else. You're being selfish.
Yeah.
And you want your car to be the center of attention.
center of- yes.
Facts. You want, you know, your car to sound the coolest when in reality it sounds like fucking shit, brother. You did a fucking resonator delete thinking you sound like a Urus. Take your I drive a 4-banger, but take your 4-banger home. I was gonna say it sounds like a fart can, but I fart too. I got a GTI gang. Fuck. But point being,
Say, another thing, bro. Sorry to change the subject. Straight pipes on cars, catless with straight pipes don't sound good. Stop doing it, please.
Yeah.
Please.
I
Stop doing it.
I got a stock downpipe straight pipe. My car is okay right now, but like he said, a catless straight pipe is a little bit obnoxious. People get something valved.
Not even
listen,
just valve, man.
think shit out.
Get a toned resonator. It doesn't
Just think
muffle
shit out,
any of
people.
the sound. It doesn't muffle any sounds. It gets rid of the bad tones in your exhaust. That's what a lot of these companies are. They're catback exhausts, MBRP. What's it called? The one that's-
AWE.
AWE. All of them have patented technology that does that. Why do you think their mufflers and resonators aren't in line with the system?
Even better, why do you think half these track edition exhausts still have some kind of resonator?
So it sounds good.
Because here's the thing.
But the airflow is still there.
Very simply
You're getting
put,
the performance with the sound.
a muffler, what it does, very simply put, is volume. It changes the volume. It makes it louder or quieter depending on the muffler or no muffler. A resonator shapes your tone.
Yeah.
Your resonator shapes tone. It doesn't fuck with your volume much at all, if any. All it's doing is taking certain frequencies out. So don't be scared to do some research. Jesus. Don't be afraid to do some research and figure out what would sound best on your car. You know what I mean?
God damn.
He almost died.
Unks used to smoke
Bro,
his cigarettes.
There's different levels to this. Here, put it on equal.
Get that shit out my face.
But it's talk to people. The community is here to help you figure things out, whether it's from exhaust to builds to what lowering
I have a
springs
pain
or
in my
coilover
chest
should
and I
I
can't
use.
breathe.
You know what I mean? The community is here for a reason. People like Lucas are here for a reason. People like Freeman at Sickness for Whips are here for a reason. Give them a call. Ask them a question. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't mean anything to ask for help nowadays. I think people are scared to ask for help.
Yeah, on my Instagram, I have it's called. There's a link in my description. It's called a work request form. You send me your year, make, model, your phone number, and your VIN number, and what you want. I will, to the best of my ability, provide you a quote online. But if I need more information or anything, or if you want to talk to me, my phone number is on my business card. Or if anything, message me through. You can message me through the work request form saying, "Hey, I would like to talk to you. Give me a call."
I just wanted to say, shout out to my boy Corey from Empire. So he created this app called Empire Connect, right? And I don't. Can they see that on the screen or no? No. You want to bring it closer to the screen for them? So basically, on the app right there, you can express your build, show your build, say what it's about. People can advertise their meets there and have a check-in point. So if people want to attend the certain meet, put it back on the screen, fam. So if people want to attend certain meets and stuff like that, they have a check-in point where they have to actually register their car, their plate, and stuff like that. So it allows you to host park and chills that maybe not be sanctioned and keep a list of who's coming, make things a lot easier. You can also network throughout the community. You can broaden the details of your car a lot more. You can connect with people a lot easier. So here, pass the phone real quick. So I just wanted to say shout out to my boy Corey for creating the app, and I'll plug his information down somewhere in the description anyways, where you guys can get in touch with this. But it's pretty cool. It's a unique system, and I think it'll definitely help the car scene out too.
Shout out Corey.
Yeah.
That definitely seems like something I'd use.
Yeah.
Especially-
I gotta get you guys on that. I gotta get
Yeah.
you guys on that.
Get me on it, and we'll see where everything goes. Hopefully it goes well, and everyone has their own builds on there. Can host meets and do everything through an app.
Even cruises.
Even-
Cruises
yeah.
too. And it gives the layout of the map and everything of where the destination
That
is
sounds awesome, man.
Speaking about cruises, that's another thing. Just going back to events and how things are hosted in park and chills, this, that, etc. This year, I'm going to try to lean personally a little bit further towards adding cruises to meets. So if you guys feel like park and chills aren't exactly your thing, I will still be hosting park and chills for the people who want to come park and chill, hang out with some friends, have kind of like an HQ kind of, you know what I mean?
Like a
to just
coffee
pull up.
night, pull up and
Yeah,
drink
you
or
know,
sip your
I'll
coffee.
be doing, cars and coffees this year. I'll be doing my park and chills on Saturdays, but I'm also going to try to incorporate some meets where specifically we'll have like 1 or 2 cruises in between to like some other locations. Nothing crazy. I'm talking about everyone will have the location. You pull up on your own time, again, your own pace, whatever, your own route. But again, if you want something different, a little bit more kind of energy and vibe, kind of with the meet,
Cruise with
we'll be doing
cruise
that.
with the boys
So
kind of vibe.
be patient. The community is growing. We're trying to figure things out. I'm new. Literally last year was my first car community season, I guess, as
Yeah,
I
as
don't know what
as
you
a
even
host.
like not even as a host. Before I even started German Auto Club, I was a part of 999 Meets. Great club. Shout out to them. But I started German Auto Club while I was in 999 Meets, and then I basically kind of just started doing my own thing, and I focused heavily on the park and chills. But now I think there's a lot of people in the community who want something more.
And I feel like I should explain this to the community because quite a few people are a little confused about it. So North York meets, obviously, as you know, like it's me and my friend S.I. Riri, a.k.a. Rands. He started North York meets last year. I helped promote it, and then we started running the events together. And this year, Rands was kind of like, well, bro, you put so much work into it. Why don't we just be one? So now me and Rands are North York meets, just so everybody is aware. And we do our best to keep the meets regulated. Like we have teams all over the parking lot with walkie-talkies regulating. If people try to do burnouts or two-step running, we shut it down very, 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 very quickly in a respectful manner. You know
And
what
again,
I mean? 'Cause
if you
we're
are
not-
one of those
we're-
people who do
Yeah.
get asked to leave or asked to stop, please respect our decision and wishes. Again,
yeah,
are
because we
nobodies.
don't want to go to that next level.
And,
Believe me.
and
we
again, I
don't.
just want to say we are nobodies. We are not an authority. We have
Yeah.
nothing that we can actually use against you and tell you to actually leave.
Yeah.
But if you're going to be a nuisance, if you're going to be a retard,
just don't come.
don't come.
Just don't come, fam.
Wait for the events where there's going to be cruises where you
Yeah.
can show off your car if
Yeah.
you'd like.
Yeah.
Wait for the events where we'll have burnout competitions and stuff where it's sanctioned properly.
And shout out to everybody who pulled up today
Absolutely.
for the shop meet and acted accordingly, vibed out,
Again,
chilled
congratulations to
out.
Lucas
You know,
and Freeman.
maybe the day wasn't the warmest, but it was still a good day.
Yeah, everyone pulled up actually very respectfully
The
today.
fucking vibes warmed up the fucking weather.
Yeah, everyone pulled up. We took some nice car pictures and some nice. We had some pizza.
Absolutely.
We
Good
vibe,
vibes,
chilled,
music. People
and
came in, talked, got to know some things that they wanted to know about
we
you.
had a
figured some
few
things out.
locals, like some kids, come and check out the cars. And
There was people who just drove by and came and parked up, said, "Hey, what's going
Yeah,
on?"
who
So it's
said, "Hey."
cool. I think it was honestly a great idea. I think it was a great way to do kind of your grand opening. And
yeah, I tried to keep it a little smaller, just so we'd keep that kind of more of a family
Blanco, would
type
you like
vibe.
to
Yeah.
More of a family type vibe. Maybe the next one will be a little bigger, but please, if we do, not do like if we end up doing anyone can come, just please be respectful as we are not in an industrial area. We're in a residential.
And again, quickly, I want to say if it is an invite-only event, but the address is posted, and we say you can DM us for the address or an invitation, feel free.
Feel
Do not be
free.
shy. We're very nice people.
Yeah.
Blanco's a great guy.
We
Lucas
don't
is a
bite.
great guy.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
No, I think
OG's a little rough around the edges.
But what I do want to say is, I love all you guys. I love you. I love Lucas and everybody who
Thanks, man. You too.
supports us and supports what we do. I always try my best to get back to people and tell them I love them and appreciate the things that they do. And I genuinely mean that. Right? I don't want to be a bad guys. You know. And like I just feel like we all need to work together better as a community to come forward and do better. But with that being said, I think we're moving in the right direction. You know what I mean? And I feel like this podcast has been more serious than what it usually is, which usually it's we talk shit, we crack jokes, we have
Yeah.
fun. You know what I mean? But not saying that's not going to come back. You know what I mean? It will come back, but I feel like we need to make a broad statement so people know where we stand. And going on in the future, I want this to be a thing. You know what I mean? This is the team. But I want to be able to bring special guests. You know?
I'd quickly like to say thank you to Loco for inviting me to the pod and giving me the chance to come and express myself.
Well,
and,
you're stuck here now. You have to be a part of it. There's no choice.
And I appreciate the chance to clear my name. To a lot of people in the community who may think I'm a piece of shit.
And sorry, I'm going to say this as boldly as I can because I stand very firm on the shit that I speak. Lucas, my boy Sonic, and Ads, and a few other people. I know who they are as a person. If y'all don't like them, that's on your doing. But don't disrespect them in front of me because it will be a problem. I'm very much a protector of the people I love and care about. So if you have respect for me, don't fucking disrespect them in front of me. I wouldn't do it to you, so don't do it to me. Right? Because I got free knuckle sandwiches to give out. Bam.
Communication first, though. I'd like to say communication is big, people. If you've heard anything about me or Lucas or Blanco or anybody alike, go talk to them. Yeah. Go talk to them. Be a man, be a woman. Put on your big girl pants, your big boy pants, and tell them, hey, I heard so-and-so said so-and-so about you. Is it true? Or if you've got some type of receipt, show me.
There's always two sides to the story.
I've told a lot of people who have talked shit about me, and I haven't heard anything from them since to show me a receipt about anything I've done. Any wrongdoing, any harm I've done to somebody. Tell me. I'll communicate freely with you, and I'll tell you what it is. But until then, talk to me. Come introduce yourself. I'll introduce myself. And you can get your own image of me, and you can figure out the real character and the real image of who Ads is.
And with that being said, we're getting pretty close to the 50-minute markers, so I think it's about time to wrap it up. We got some things that we want to go do.
Great podcast.
We want to have some fun. I appreciate you for coming out.
Appreciate you for inviting me, bro.
I appreciate you for being here too. And till next time, guys, this is going to be the Click. This is going to be the podcast. We're going to have more guests come on as future goes. In the summertime, when it's nicer, we'll have special guests with their cars come on the show, and we're going to talk more about that, go more in depth into certain people, certain builds, and hopefully eventually we can get this to a live so that way we can engage with our audience and they can ask questions as we're doing the live, and we can just answer them to the best of our ability.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So, as always at the Money Shift podcast, it's always fucking chaos, and it's fuck your feelings. We don't care. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Plain and simple. Anyways, guys, we're out. Thank you.